You first start getting your life in order. It can be pretty tough to decide what to use and how to get started. Creating a productivity system from the ground up can be really hard, but luckily we have 3 big companies whose apps we can use for our productivity system. You can choose a company to stick with or mix and match apps that you like. First, we have a productivity system with Apple. Overall, it's pretty great, and if you have all Apple devices, even better. The one big thing that I really struggle with for Apple is the fact that they don't have mobile apps for Android devices. In the case that you don't have an Apple device, you'll have to download some special software to sync everything or go on iCloud.com. But overall, Apple is pretty great for a productivity system. I'm going to go through a few of their apps that should be considered when building your productivity system. First is iCal, also known as Apple Calendar. I really love Apple Calendar because of the minimalist layout, and one key feature that I really love is travel time. You just enter the location in your form of travel, walking, car, etc., and it will give you an automatic estimate of your commute time. You can also set up a reminder to tell you when to leave. If you're not satisfied with the commute time that it gives you, you can also set your own. Second is the Files app. Honestly, I could rant on about Files for days, but the integration with Safari is just amazing. You can save files off Safari and convert them into PDFs. This is what I use to do my research while I'm in the collect info phase. You can also scan documents from within the app and mark up the PDFs from within the app. Third is the Mail app. One key feature that makes it just amazing is the fact that you can add emails from different services like Gmail, Microsoft, Apple, Yahoo, etc. There are also smart mailboxes, and you can flag important emails to look at later. Fourth is the Notes app. You'll probably know by now that I absolutely love the Notes app. It has nested folders. I can't even emphasize the amount of other note-taking apps that I've tried out that don't have nested folders. What an outrage! My whole organizational system depends on nested folders, to be honest. One feature that I really enjoy is the fact that the parent folders, the folder that contains the nested folders, are separate from the children folders, the nested folders. Because I have a folder for class notes, and I nested different subjects within them. But during the day, I take really quick notes and don't have time to sort them into their respective folders. So I just pop them into the parent folder. Fifth is reminders. I'm really obsessed with productivity apps, especially to-do apps and note-taking apps. I found partial peace with reminders because in all the other apps, many of their features are hidden under a premium subscription that I can in no way convince my parents to get. Also, even if they're free, they have so many different features that there is no way for me to use them all. One thing that reminders is lacking, however, is tags. Otherwise, I'd be absolutely happy with reminders. A few other key features that I really enjoy are smart lists, today, scheduled, flagged, and all, reminders while messaging someone, location-based reminders, and hourly repeats. Now, moving on to Google. I like Google, and my productivity system used to be on there. My big gripe with Google was the fact that their apps take up so much space. My iPad doesn't have that much space, so I really need space-efficient apps, which Apple satisfied for me. The best part about Google is the fact that it has mobile apps on most devices, which I enjoyed while it lasted. First app is Google Calendar. I really like the look of Google Calendar, and it has several features that I love. It can also integrate with Google Task, which would have been helpful if it did on the mobile version. The best features of Google Calendar is definitely goals, and there's an option to get emailed your daily schedule. The goals features automatically looks for free time in your schedule and schedules goals according to the settings you give it, which will be how many times a week, the best scheduled time, whether it's the morning, the afternoon, or any time. But then again, I would have to compromise something for an app that didn't take up as much space and integrated with my iPad better. Second app is Google Drive. Using Google Drives to share large attachments has been a lifesaver for me in several occasions. And did I mention the fact that it also has nested folders? Another quality feature it has is the work offline selection. In files, all of your files are automatically downloaded. And if I kept all my files in there, my storage would be... yeah, let's not talk about that. Third app is Gmail. Gmail is a pretty sweet Gmail app. The main beef I have with it is the fact that you can't integrate with other email services. If you only have a Google account, obviously that wouldn't be a problem. But since I have Gmail, Apple, and a Microsoft account, I kind of need the features of Apple's Mail app. A few of the best features that it has is undo send and scheduling emails. I always wish that Apple's Mail app has that, but alas, it does not. Fourth app is Google Keep. Google Keep is pretty good for people who often have brilliant ideas pop up in their head randomly. But if you are someone who wants to do full-fledged writing and note-taking in their note-taking app, then steer away. Also, Google Keep only has one level of tags. No nested tags. But then again, if you need to take quick notes, Google Keep is the way to go. Fifth app is Google Tasks. Google Tasks is a very simple to-do list app. But along with being simple, it's also very basic and lacks tagging and prioritizing features. Another thing that severely annoys me is the fact that, again, Google Tasks does not sync with Google Calendar on the iPad's mobile app, which is my main work device. Moving on to Microsoft. Since the only app I've used of Microsoft is OneNote, all of my opinions are based on the research I've done, so I won't go as in-depth about it. First app is Microsoft Outlook, which is their mail app. The best features of this is the fact that it has smart mailboxes and you can also schedule send emails. Second app is OneDrive. Similarly to Google Drive, you can also work offline, which I think is pretty helpful at times. Sometimes you just got to work on the go, and sometimes you need to turn off your Wi-Fi to avoid distractions and need that one document to do your work. Third app is OneNote. OneNote is a really amazing note-taking app. It has plenty of features and is really powerful. But the deciding factor that kept me away from OneNote was just that. It was too complicated for my simplicity-loving, minimalist brain can process. To add on to that, the organization is lacking a lot. In OneNote, the only way you can organize is by notebook, then by section, and then you can't even order the notes your way. This really bugs me. On the other hand, if you can overcome these nuisances, OneNote provides you with audio recordings, powerful handwriting features, and you can also put text boxes anywhere. Fourth app is Microsoft To Do. Again, I've never actually used Microsoft To Do, but the key feature that I think can be really helpful is that you can set reminders that are separate of your due dates. You know, you've got to work on something before it's due, and if you only have a reminder at the due date, you're not going to get the work done. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen this feature on any other to-do app, ever. So this is my overview of the 3 options that you can choose from for your productivity system. What are you going to use? Will you stick to one? Will you mix and match? Leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Without you guys, I would not have been continually motivated to keep putting content out there. Check out my blog if you want a blog format of everything I teach on this channel, and check out my personal website, which are both linked in the description below if you want to learn more about me. Thank you guys again for watching, and smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye!